Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
DA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Los Angeles Rams.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in week 3. And he returns this to the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
From the 6. Let's go. Ready,
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. You talk about this Rams defense. Against the pass, they've had some issues. Ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
ready. Cougar 19, 79 Broncos.
Here's a quick throw caught out wide. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
At the 14. First down, New Orleans.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Mustang 19. Ready. Bronco 80. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 19 Type. 19 Tech. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
He'll drop to throw. Looking here for Smith downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress, and I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
Ready up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Let's go now. Warriors 70. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Needed 13, they got 14 on third down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Here we go. Here we go. 68. Ready.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Rams' 42-yard line.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Ready? Panther 6.
Looking middle, and that's complete. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call.
Cadillac. Come on.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Past the 20. 5. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Saints are on the board first on the road here in L.A.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
And now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
19 Tigers.
They'll bring a tight end in motion. It's complete, and he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game.
Nothing. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Looking to put a drive together. Back to throw now on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hunter. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Brings up 2nd
and 3. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. And the Rams are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
And they'll get him down here at about the 42. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. Again on the ground with Hunter. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
4 yards.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go for a touchdown. But the runs that really make it work are the ones where you just get what you need, right? And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Let's go. Go.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Harrington, and he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. It'll be a 1st down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Right back to him on 1st down. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
The defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
He's going to have the hook up to Scott. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the 1st quarter. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. Taken down, sacked back at the 5-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Howard. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Rams are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6.
Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard
line. Ready, set.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
Give them 18 there, and the Saints have a 1st down.
The Saints, 1st down.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
Come on. Hit. Kennedy Lions. Cup 19. Cup 19. Mustang 19. 19 Lions. 79 Broncos. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here comes 3rd down and 7.
Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll just get rid of it.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
Throw left side, complete to Sharp. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And it'll be 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 1 yard and now no yards. Have him looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. You don't see that a ton, do you? Where the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Panther Street.
Oh, the motion comes too late, and this is going to be a delay. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Back to throw here. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 16. He had 3 catches last week. That one his 3rd on this drive alone. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Flag. 70 Timberwolves.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That's what you call stringing the play out. I know he was looking for a spot to get upfield, but they gave him nowhere to cut, nowhere to find a place to make it into the secondary, and they forced him out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Second and 12.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. Press all 80. 18, Pioneer.
Now back to throw. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Ready.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
60 Maverick. 7 Pirates. Panther 11. Mustang 19. Ready,
They're going to look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up fourth down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
McPherson's kick is good. And they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That's good for 28 yards.
At the 25-yard line.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Now they're audible to something else. They'll look to throw now on first down. And he's got his man on the out route. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Ball at the 23, second and 8.
Let's go.
Looking to throw. Howard. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Here is third down and 4.
A gain of 4 brings up third and 4.
They'll look to throw again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Rams have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is up to 5.
14. Saints 9.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Powering his way forward. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And the Saints first down.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 Lions, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Panther 11,
now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to let this one go deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. They'll throw now on the final play. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. McPherson's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Evan McPherson is set to kick off.
The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
Well, this has been a close game throughout, but that return can help them gain the separation that they've been seeking throughout the game.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, Howard. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Contreras. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Back to throw. Howard. Over the middle, complete. It's Scott. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Brings up second and 1 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's second down at a yard.
Go! 19, 18. Go!
Looking to throw. Howard. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Third down and 1.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
19, Lion. 60, Bison. 60, Mustang, 19.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Back to throw again. And it's caught. Touchdown, Rams. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Here's Bass now for the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game.
Makes the score Rams 21, Saints 12. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Let's go now. Press all 80.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Second and 10.
40, 70, here we go, 19, 18.
They'll look to throw here. It's caught. Smith. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
19 tight. 79 Broncos. 7 Pirates.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Trap 60, trap 60.
They'll set up to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. The drive stays alive, a third down gain of 8. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8.
Here we go, set. Back to the lady.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Nice pickup, 10 yards and a first down on the keeper.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Ready? 68.
They'll set up a throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 18 Pioneer. Buffalo 18.
He'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Cowboy 80. 79 Warriors 70. 19 tight. 19 tight. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. Go.
He'll look to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
Let's go. Kevin Byron. Pascal Leedy.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Ready.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
6-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And that'll move him back within 6 now. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send a message that says, hey, we're not going away.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 7, 18, 5 here.
Back to throw. Howard. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
That's good.
It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Open man here is Scott, complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 41-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Here's Hunter.
Oh, that one well designed as they take this down to the 30-yard line.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation when they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Quite the turnaround from a week ago where he threw 4 interceptions. He hasn't had an interception this game, and he told us during the week, my goal, goose egg. He's achieving that so far.
And what we're seeing is a guy that you can win with, right? Because anyone who can make that type of an adjustment to shake off a really horrendous week the week before and come back and play mistake-free football to this point, yeah, that's a guy I want to play with, that's for sure.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. A quick throw complete into the flat out left. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. The Rams leave the offense on the field. They'll go for 2.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. The quick throw caught by Sharp. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Ball on the 30 as they come up second and 10. Looking to throw. Complete. Smith has it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Gain of 12. First down, Saints.
And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, New Orleans. Arian Smith, 57 yards. And the Saints have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So that's a really big play here in the fourth quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just one score.
22. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's a quick throw to start the drive complete. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. If you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
This is Hunter. Well, I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB.
And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
3rd and 13.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
18 Cardinal.
Operating from the gun. Howard throwing the out route incomplete. It's Contreras. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
A short gain that doesn't get them the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to perhaps salt this one away.
The kick by Bass is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
Here's 1st and 10.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
And now an audible here into something else.
Panther 11.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
One timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10.
He'll drop to throw. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
They come up now on 2nd and 2.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
4 yards.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Hey, man. Bronco 80. 19 Lions. Cup 19. Warriors 17.
Back to throw now on first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
You have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and then completions to use the clock.
This is 1st and 10.
19 Tigers.
Now back to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Smith catches left side. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 23.
First down, Saints.
70 Rangers. Street.
They'll look to throw again. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right. And if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. So no